Some snow on the mountains. Not a lot, but it sure looks pretty in the morning. Today I'm gonna show you opening procedures. Try to get the best shot I can. Here's our buns delivered in the morning. Anybody wants to know how much we spent on our buns? 41 cents per bun. Getting cold. In the morning, these are all our shut off, so I'm gonna turn on all the propane, let that start to prime up. Treasure box for the kids. Cool little thing we've been doing for the kids for pretty much since we started. Just started serving breakfast, so most important thing is to just start getting things hot, ready to cook for breakfast. Fryer oil just came down in price after about 4 years. This stuff got to like $45 per case here. I just seen that the other day at the store for $25. Which is pretty amazing. Hopefully that's the one price that stays low. Although, of course, play this game here. Of course, I just started serving breakfast and there's an egg shortage. I don't know, some kind of chicken flu. So eggs doubled overnight. Which would make sense. 2 days after I start serving breakfast, the eggs double. But you get used to it in this business. Gonna light all these pilots first. Try to do all the dirty stuff with my hands while the generator's warming up. That way I can wash my hands. And then start to take a look at what prep needs to be done. Try and get that window open as fast as possible for breakfast. And while it's open for breakfast, I'm prepping for lunch. We had a busy day yesterday, which was great. We needed it. Get these shoulder seasons in Tahoe. You get about a month and a half in the winter, or in the fall, leading in the winter, and then a month and a half in the spring. Everything just kind of slows down. Oh, should have done that. Water pump ain't on because the generator's not plugged in. Easy fix. Plug the generator in. Also got these shut-off valves down here. Keep the faucets from freezing. Oh, that's right. I also have that GFI that seems to constantly want to go out on me. So we gotta do this for right now, so I get the time to fix it. Alright, I still put gloves on. Even if I'm not touching the darn food. We're gonna fill this basin up here with water. That way that can start to get hot. Pretty much everything. Everything with water. Pull some stuff out for breakfast. Move some things around. prep to do. this is. I watch, you know, I'm a fan of the content that we put out. I was a fan long before we put the content out. And I'd see like hot dog vendors, which I have the utmost respect for, cooking hot dogs out of a hot dog cart like how I started, but not with a view like this. This is what makes me feel grateful. This view never gets old, so. Plug this in. Put that in. Even the boss got a clock in. We do this in the morning. We have 5s and 10s. Usually they're 5s, but we're running out of 5s. And in this case, 10s and 100, 1s and 25. And then I just take a look at, we need nickels in here, so we're going to add $2 in nickels to this thing. Then I'll go to my reports, or yeah, reports, current drawer, start drawer. Start drawer. And then here they have last night's count. So I add the 125, the 2 in nickels, and then I'm going to add that 1501. 142.01. Start that drawer, confirm that drawer. Go into checkout. There we go. Chuck that. Close this. Now ready to sell. Or prep, I guess, until we get a customer. Mornings are kind of nice, they're a little slower. Gives you time to get the lunch rush ready. Turn this up just a touch. Get ready for some bacon on there. What we do differently out here on the west, or what we do out here differently than the most people sell on the west coast, which is big on the east coast, is American cheese. So of course this thing ain't want to open, but I don't need it to. So American cheese, when I grew up, Philadelphia area, we put it on everything. You know, we put it on our cheesesteaks. We put it on our breakfast sandwiches. And out here, everything's either pepper jack or cheddar. So nobody knows how delicious. And this ain't that, like, you know, single serve craft, you know, individually plastic wrap. You gotta get the good stuff, which is hard to find out here. It's everywhere on the East Coast, but when this melts down in a breakfast sandwich, it is so creamy. If you've never had American cheese on anything, I recommend you start with a breakfast sandwich, because this just melts down so creamy. And in Philly, South Philly, which is the cheesesteaks we sell here, it's always Cheese Whiz. But when I grew up in the suburb area, I was always getting American cheese on my cheesesteak. Onions and mushrooms. And that's kind of how I still do it, but I love the Cheese Whiz as well. Everybody relates cheesesteak out here to Pat's and Gino's, so everybody from the East Coast knows. Sure, we got love for Pat's and Gino's, but they ain't our favorite. Not even close. Butter, got my cheese, that like that, got my hash browns. Yeah, I mean, it's not fancy for a hot dog cart that sells breakfast sandwiches now. So this is the setup. But you get a sandwich this big right here, 12-inch roll, 3 eggs, hash brown, your choice of sausage, steak, bacon. The egg and cheese and hash browns, $9.50 for 12 inches. You ain't getting that in Tahoe. Not for no $9.50. That's the view. I know you guys seen it before in the videos, but I just like to peek out here once in a while. Watch that sun kiss that mountain there. There's the price of gas too. I don't know if you can zoom in, but $4.69 a gallon for reg. 2025, here we come. Up on the hill. Shredded cheese, yeah, we probably do. So I get here for breakfast. I try to get the window open by 8. Any earlier, it doesn't seem like we're busy enough. Any later, I feel lazy. So if I can get that window open by 8 o'clock, I'm happy. So I'll try to leave the house. I'm a 37-minute drive from here. Try to leave the house by, shit, on a good day I can leave the house by 6:45. If I'm running late, 7:05. But we're getting ready to run this thing with DoorDash a couple weeks to a month. So our hours will be 8 a.m. till some nights will be 10 p.m. because everything kind of closes early out here. So we want to kind of offer something for people who are at home. And So yeah, we'll run till 10 o'clock at night. Try to keep everybody employed during the slow season. Including myself. That's just how this business goes. Gotta be here day in, day out. No days off. Let me know if you guys like the commentary. I can always do a video where I shut my mouth, but I have a feeling there's a lot of people interested in the food truck industry, and even the ones that aren't necessarily trying to start their own food truck, they might enjoy the step-by-step. But I can always try and shut up too. Easier said than done for me. I like to talk. I'll flip some pans. I got everything pretty much ready for breakfast. Waiting for this to heat up a little more. I'm gonna slap some bacon down, refill that bacon. I like to get my eyes too on this stuff here. All right, mac noodles are gonna need to be mixed. Caramelized onions will need to be filled. Pork belly's good, but we'll defrost another one. I know we're gonna need pastrami. Yeah, so I got pastrami back there. We're gonna be portioning the pastrami, portioning the pork butt and pork belly. Rotate those up to the top. So what I wanna do right now is I'm going to work on just getting that prep table. Let's do the bacon wraps. Bacon wraps too. So pretty much a full restock today on everything. So I'm gonna start in the prep table just because at least get it to where we can get rocking and rolling a little bit. And lucky me, I did prep some of this the other day. So I got some onions right here. Wow, that was easy. That all. We wrap everything in saran wrap, try to keep it as fresh as possible. We burned through this stuff. I mean, it ain't lasting longer than the onions. We went through 2 yesterday. Yesterday was a busy day and we needed it, and you know, but 48 hours all this stuff gets flipped. In a food truck, I recommend that you take something like that and you just wipe it out, because you don't want that stuff in your wastewater tank making a mess, making it smell. Get it like that. That shit dirty. Alright, so we'll take these off. First thing we'll do is some green onion. I can have that ready. Spinach. These savers right here are awesome. Before I'd be wasting spinach because it would wilt, I recommend getting these. These are Rubbermaid right here. I'm not a sponsor. I would recommend getting Rubbermaid produce savers, I believe they're called. This is what they look like. They are amazing. You know, you just keep that spinach, keep that quality, and keep that waste down. You can see what happens, how it starts to wilt in there, you know. I'm just gonna chuck it. Just a little bit. Then when I put this lid back on, kind of give it a little toss. Alright, tomatoes, we're gonna flip tomato pan. Honestly, deep on that one. Nothing better than the sound and the smell of bacon. Let's wash the hands. When you run water in a food trailer, wash your hands. Don't be doing this like you're in a restaurant. You gotta let that water trickle out, man. Everything's limited in this trailer. Water, space, fuel, all of it. All of it's limited. This is a big trailer too. This is 18 feet. Still limited. I'll bring green onion out. And hit the broadside of a barn door.
Started cooking this bacon in my SPK 500 Southern Pride smoker. I can do about 450 slices of bacon in 20 minutes. But since it's kind of unpredictable how busy we'll be, we're just kind of going back to the griddle now. But what I don't like about the griddle is the shrinkage there. And yeah, I could put a steak weight on it and all that. It's just another thing to add into the trailer and clean. And every day you're cooking this much bacon, but you know, I'll cook the bacon in bulk. I'll vacuum seal it, chop it up, vacuum seal it, bring it into the trailer. You know, give it that extra little smoke with the smoker. So. And I don't want to cook it all the way either. It will finish on the griddle as we're cooking. I put it in one of these double boils here so it doesn't burn. The cheese will start to burn, turn a different color. I overcooked that bacon right now.